Hi. Before you start your investment journey, there are a few basic important points that you should consider. You must consider, or else you will be putting all your investments and your financial health into great danger. So, what are those points? We will be discussing all of them in today's video. So, I will request you to watch the whole video for more details. And now, without wasting much time, let us begin. The first and the foremost important thing that you should consider is to have one life insurance for yourself. See, this world is so much uncertain. No one can tell what will happen next. God forbid, if something happens to you, no one is wanting that, but if something happens to you and the family members you are leaving behind, the dependents that you are leaving behind might face adverse financial situation if you are not there, and it might affect their lives very badly. So it should be your responsibility to at least opt for this life insurance and secure their future in your absence. And in this case, it is better to have a pure term insurance, because in this case you have to pay the minimum premium for the maximum coverage, and there are details around it. There are comparison around it that can be discussed in a separate video, but for now, in short, it is better to have a pure term insurance, what I can say. And now, the next important thing that you should consider is to have a medical insurance for yourself as well as your family. Why? Well, not having a proper medical insurance is a kind of double-edged sword. Why I am saying this? Well, in case of any medical issue or medical emergency, you end up paying a huge medical bill. And it might happen that you have to break your investments for paying that medical bill. Or more words, you put yourself into huge debt to pay that medical bill. This can never be considered good for your financial health. So get yourself and your family members under the coverage of health insurance. And now the third most important thing that you have to consider is to have one accidental and disability insurance coverage. This one you can have as a rider or an add-on to your existing insurance plan, or you can take a standalone insurance for this purpose. Why I am saying this? It is because in case of medical insurance, it will be used up to pay the medical bills that you are incurring. But what will happen after that in case you are facing any temporary or permanent disability? Like for temporary disability, say suppose you are doing a business, you will not be able to run the business for a few months due to your temporary disability. In this case, these insurance coverage will help cover up. And in case you are facing much more adverse health situation where due to your disability you will not be able to carry on in your profession that you are following, and you have to choose any alternate path, in that case also this insurance coverage will play a vital role and will give you a cushion and help you in such scenarios. So either you go for standalone or add as a rider to your existing insurance plan. These are the three most important insurance coverage that everyone, whoever is earning, must have. And now, last but not the least, one of the most important thing you have to build before you start your investment journey is to build an emergency fund. What is this emergency fund? Or someone might call it a rainy day fund. What is this fund? Well, this world is very much uncertain. Recently, we have gone through the pandemic situation. The whole world witnessed so many job losses. Many people lost their jobs. There were struggles all around in the world, and everyone was going through that struggle in their own way. So this is an example that we had on a global level. But this kind of situation can play out at individual level also. You may lose your job and you want to find out another job and in between you have to sustain yourself. You will be having your needs and daily cost daily expenses that will keep on happening, the utility cost, the food, grocery, foods, clothes, and everything. This you cannot stop. This will go on happening irrespective whether you are having a job or not, you are earning or not. So what will happen in such scenario if you lose your job or if you do not have the source of income that you are having? For this purpose, the moment you are entering into a profession, you are starting your earning, you have to slowly prepare yourself or start building this emergency fund. How much should this emergency fund be? Well, on an average, ideally, it should be about 6 to 9 months of your daily expense. Say, for example, your monthly expense is about 50,000. So you have to prepare about 3 to 4 lakh rupees in your bank account. And one more thing regarding this amount, where will you put it? You cannot put this amount into any asset class where there is a lock-in period. You have to keep this money liquid. So in case any emergency occurs, you can access this money easily. For example, you can put this money into your bank account. If you want, you can make an FD. So in case of any emergency, you can break that and use this fund. So in this way, you can proceed with it. But creation of an emergency fund is a must thing before you start with all your investments. I hope you liked this video. If yes, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you for today. See you in the next video.